Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Mo and Mpaim World. It's your girl Mpaim here, and today I have another interesting, amazing recipe video for you guys. So for those who are new here, kindly don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment and share it with your friends. As for our returning subscribers, we can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for being part of this road to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, we are at 500 and something as of today. So today I have another recipe for you, and I want to prepare. Should I tell you, or you just want to see the recipe, the ingredients? Come here. Guess what's cooking here? You see, I have a carrot. You can use 1 or 2 or 3 according to your preference. I have some, is it cooking fat? Yeah, cooking fat. And I have some all-purpose flour. I have some sugar here. I have salt. And let me not forget, I'm coming. And I have cooking oil. I'd forgotten about this. So we want to prepare carrot chapatis. Soft, very soft, layers, ziko na layers na nini na ni tamu. So let's get straight to the preparations. And I'll start by grating this carrot. I've already washed it, so I'll just grate it like this into a bowl. And right there, I have a sufuria with some boiling water. Actually, I just want some warm water. Warm, not hot. So let's do this. I've already grated the carrots. Now I need to melt this cooking fat. I like using it while it's melting. So we turn off the heat and let's get to our dish. So here is our grated carrot. We'll add salt, and we had some sugar here. Though it's not a must, just a teaspoon or none, depends with you. Then we have our water, warm water. It's warm. And our melted cooking fat. It's melted, remember. So after mixing all that, we want to add our flour. Now we'll add our cooking flour and mix. Let me start by mixing with the I think the water is not enough. Good thing I have it here with me. Still warm. Now I'll ensure that you have washed your hands, and here you can add the flour or the water until you achieve your consistent dough. You see, like right now I'll have to add more flour. Inakaa ile bajia. Let me add some water since I'll add more flour. Now you start kneading. This is one of the toughest things to do while cooking chapatis. You knead and knead to ensure that your chapatis are soft and not as hard as your life. So you have to do it. You can add all the nini. I think here I need to add more flour since it's still sticky. You can see it's still sticky. And sometimes you might add even more flour than it was required, and you have to add more water. So you have to keep your water just near your flour, near you, if you don't have the true measurements. And also some type of wheat flour or the all-purpose flour will disappoint you in terms of measurements, since the way it absorbs water, it might be different from flour to flour. So you ensure that you knead and knead and knead and knead for it to be soft. And if you want it to knead properly, you can pour it here. Afu anze kupigana nayo. Fight with it, man. Nini chapati kukua soft ni kui. This is the hardest part, and the most crucial part, the kneading. If you don't knead it thoroughly, you won't achieve soft chapatis. I think it has become more soft. I'll add some cooking oil. I think this is enough. It's so tiresome, but it's also fun. It's like you are playing with a ball, and you have to ensure that it turns to all sides, inside out, and feel. I hope you can see the carrots. They are coming through. The carrots are all there. I didn't want to use so many carrots, even if it's chapoza carrots. So you see, I think mine has become soft and it's not sticking. It's no longer sticking on your hand, in my hands, nor on the place, on the surface. So it's ready. I'll just take this dough, place it back in my bowl, my dish, and then should I use the or I can just use the kitchen towel and place it somewhere so that it can stay for like 10 minutes. Then we'll come back. Now, after 10 minutes, our dough looks like this. And we'll spread it out again onto this. Put some flour first on the surface. Now I want to make tabaki. Do you know what is tabaki? I don't know its name in English, so I'll just use the the Swahili name. So this is the process. Put some flour down and up to help you roll this dough without sticking to any surface. So you take your roller and roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And since I have a huge surface, the surface is so huge, I have divided the dough into two. If it was small, I would have divided it into more other number of pieces. So after spreading it like this, you take your cooking oil and spread it on top of the dough. Hii ndo ile process inaitwa ya kuweka tabaki. So for you to have soft layered chapatis, you just don't knead the dough and just make round chapatis. No. You have to ensure that this process is also included. Then divide into the number of chapatis you want. But then I have that thing of cutting without returning. Why am I not using it? Like this one, eh? It cuts so well usually. Like this, you see? You see? Yeah, like this. So I'll show you one of the process I use to roll my chapatis, and sometimes I do it like this. I hope you can see from there. So this is one way, or you just start from that side, that end. Either way, it will make layered chapatis. You see all these will be layers when you spread the dough again. And also, I mean, there are so many ways. There's some way you just cut them like this, like this, like this. You see? And you just do like this, like this, like this. It will add more layers and more layers. So, whichever way you are using, just be sure. Sometimes you just ensure that you elongate it like this. You see? You see how long it has become? Then, yeah, I usually like this process since I can create so many shapes. But the ultimate goal will be the same. Here, this one is so long, and it also depends with how huge you want your chapatis to be. You see, this is also another way. You can also take this like this, and if it's small, you add just these things here. If you think that it will be a small chapati, and it will be okay. You see? So this is the process. Don't miss this step when you want to make layered chapatis. Chapatis zenye ukurasa. This is one of the ways you can attain layered chapatis. And for the soft part, for you to attain soft chapatis, you have seen it's usually in the kneading and also making this dough stay for like 15 minutes. Yeah. So on to my second dough. Okay. We are spreading this one as well. Let me move these things to this other side, to the right corner. So you see, you spread it as then you apply some cooking oil on top. Just spread it thoroughly. You just repeat the process like I've shown you, and you cut according to the number of chapatis you want. This will determine the number of chapatis you want. And the process continues. This is just to elongate it, for it to have so many layers as you want. So just do it like that. Our carrots are protruding. You see? This is how we do it. Or I had shown you the other way, which is this one. Either way, the end product will be the same. So many layers on your chapatis. Yeah. So let's do this, guys. Super tired. You need to elongate it for it to have so many layers. I hope you're seeing this. Yeah, and we are done with this step. On to our next step, guys. We move to the next step. This one itakuwa ile ya kuonja. Lazima kachapati ka watoto kakue hapo. So that's basically how it's supposed to look. You see? Let's move to the next step. That step, now we want to, is it roasting? Guys, my new pan. Guys, have you seen the video that I'm unboxing this? This is my new granite pan for cooking chapatis, and what a view. So I'm placing it on the heat. We'll let it get some heat as we, is it roasting chapatis?
Cooking.
we're not frying since we are using cooking oil. So let it heat, get some heat for some few minutes, and we'll be back. So we want to cook our chapatis. We'll take our already made dough, spread it with flour up, both up and lower side. Then we want to make round chapatis, so you don't just do like anyhow, you have to, this is a talent and it's a skill, for you to make round chapatis. Some people make square chapatis, triangle chapatis, but I'm not those people. I usually make mine as round as possible. You see how mine looks like? Hope you can see it. See this round thing? Yeah, it's round, huh? Or is it circle? Yeah, so that's the shape. And I'll go to the next as we wait for our pan to heat properly. You see? Just ensure that the flour is well spread, and also don't keep on turning it on the other side. I don't know, just disturbing the chapatis. I don't know why some people do it like that, but anyway, if you are not as skilled as me, then you pay my bonga points. You'll keep on turning it like naigeuza kama samaki wa kupaka. No, baby girl. Learn these skills, and your chapatis will be the most perfect ones in terms of shape and what have you. So our pan is on heat, and I want to add some drops of cooking oil. I know this is somehow non-stick, it's granite. The pan is made from granite, so our chapati won't stick, but it's usually advised you add some few cooking oil onto the pan before you add the chapati. So let me bring it. And you see the way I'm holding it, using this. Don't use your own hands, it will also destroy the shape. So use the rolling pin to spread, to carry your chapatis. So that's how it is. And our plate is already there for receiving. It's on the receiving mode. So you let the first, let it hit on the lower part. As it turns, you see these things here, when they start to disappear, the ubichi. Now it has to start cooking properly, even on the upper side. Even though the lower part is on the pan, you'll have to turn it and see if it's really cooking. You see, it has started cooking, but there you haven't added any oil. Hey, and the pan is so slippery, my chapati will fall down. Also, this is called spinning, you see, this is also a skill and a talent. You can't spin chapatis if you are not skilled, it will fall down. And my mom usually uses her own hand to spin it. So thereafter, you see, after it has started cooking, forming the patches, you'll add some cooking oil onto the lower part. You see? And let it cook for some few seconds before turning. And after turning, you also add some cooking oil, just small. Remember not to use too much oil, because you have kneaded the dough using cooking fat or cooking oil. And the tabaki part also, to make the layers, you also used some cooking fat. So basically, if you are not a cooking oil lover, you're not supposed even to use cooking oil while frying them or cooking them. Yeah, that's our first chapati. Hope it has turned out well, both sides. Chapati haipikwi upande mmoja, inapikwa both sides. So we'll take it out of the pan, and boom! I want to bring to you another. Oops. Yeah, now we let it as we need the other one. Now here you have to be a multi what? What is it called? When you are doing so many things at once. Multitasking is the word, yeah. Now you have to put your eyes there, your hands here, your ears there. Like you are all over to ensure that nothing goes wrong. You see what I'm talking about? Now you have to be here again, and you have to turn it the other side. And I want our chapati covered so that it doesn't get dry. So that it can obtain the most moist. You see, this pan is so good, guys. Should I connect you to the person who has bought it for me? You see what I'm talking about? You add some cooking oil and you spin it so that it can spread evenly. It's cooking so well. This pan is so nice. Now I'll be cooking chapatis. Tell me, what kind of chapatis would you want to get from my YouTube channel? These are carrot chapatis, as you had seen. Let me spread this part before turning, so that when turning, I'm just spinning. You see? Nijifanyishe mbwembwe alafu yanguke, but haiwezi. Yeah, our chapatis are coming out so well. You see, once you turn this other side, remember that it had already cooked for the first time. Now you're just adding cooking oil for it to cook just a little bit more, so it's not necessarily have to cook much. It doesn't have to take much of your time. So let's get it out of the pan and place it on our plate, you see, and cover it. Here are our chapatis. It's been a long journey, cooking until the power went off, and now we are in the darkness, but I hope you can see it well. You see how soft they are. You see? Hope you can see it. Hata zinakatika tu zenyewe. And I want to show you how layered they are. You see? These are the layers what we wanted. Exactly how we wanted. Soft layered chapatis made out of carrots. So guys, I'm serving my chapatis today with green gram stew. You can use any. They're so sweet. You can serve your chapatis with beef stew, with beans, with whatever you choose to, even with cabbage. There are those vegetarians who use cabbage while eating chapatis. Perfect combo. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to like it, comment, and for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye.